Welcome back to my channel, guys. Just want to give you some more updates on the current situation of the Israeli and Hezbollah or Lebanon conflict. Let's start with the recent development, what is happening right now on the ground, and then I will give you some more other updates along with that. And I'll show you guys how Israel is losing this war big time. Hezbollah attacked West Bank for the first time since October 7th. Long-range rockets from Lebanon hit central Israel. So this is coming from where? Lebanon. Rocket sirens blares across West Bank settlements including Karmai, Shomron and Ariel. IDF said they will provide more details on these attacks on West Bank later on. Then we have fresh rocket sirens have also been triggered in towns surrounding Haifa and northern Israel. What we are seeing right now is that Israelis are coming under attack from every side, from every direction, and that is also because of Lebanese Hezbollah. They are now launching hundreds of rockets. Now to move on, we also have to report this, that sirens are activated in the Kiryat area, including Kiryat Bailik, Kiryat Motzik, Kiryat Yam, and Ekra. All of these places, they are activating their sirens because the attack is, relentless, put it that way. Israel, they have also launched massive attack, killing 400 people in Lebanon, Beirut, injuring thousands with more than 300 strikes in Lebanon's south and east. We know from this kind of attacks, when IDF they do that, is that they have no plan. They are completely aimless. They have no strategy. They have no plan. Now, with that also comes earlier Hezbollah's firing rocket more. So they have fired 35 rockets at northern Israel in fresh barrage. So these are all a new batch of rockets that they're launching. Several impacts were identified as some of the rockets dodged Israeli air defense in SYED. A lot of people they asked me this question, why don't you report the number of Israeli casualties? Well, the reason for that is simple, guys. IDF, they do not allow anybody to report from inside Israel, especially when it comes to their own casualties. This is the level of escalation has taken place, and we know that the airbase, Ramat David airbase was under attack. Looks like to me, as I said, this is not confirmed by Israeli military, and they will never. But to me, it looks like this airfield, Ramat Air Base, which has historical importance, is being destroyed. If not completely, but at least most of it is now under attack and got destroyed. Why am I saying this? What is the basis? Well, take a look at what US is doing at the moment. Now, they have deployed more troops. So once the Ramat Air Base came under attack, as we know, without the Ramat Air Base, northern Israeli military is completely blindfolded. They will have no eyes on Lebanon, and they will not be able to take off one single fighter jet to deliver that payload on the innocent civilians of Lebanon. And this is why we see US, they have now deployed more troops, and they're becoming ever more desperate because Israel is facing a huge threat, existential threat from just Hezbollah in Lebanon. Now, if you take a look at this article, they basically said that the US is sending a small number of additional troops. US already has troops there. They already have those carriers, warship carriers. Why would they now need to send these troops? Well, it is because Ramat Air Base is under attack. Rafael the military factory they have, where they produce hundreds and thousands of weapons, all modern and advanced technology, is under attack and got destroyed. So US has sent now additional troops in response to a sharp spike in violence between Israel and Lebanese group Hezbollah that has raised the risk of a greater regional tension, and Pentagon, this is what they have said. They made a statement on Monday. So Pentagon Press Secretary Major General, he said, his name is Pat Ryder. He said he would provide more, weapon and more, if needed, army to this group named IDF, because the tension and the escalation right now is too much for Israel to handle. So who comes to the rescue of Israel? Well, it is United States. The U.S. currently has about 40,000 troops in the region. 40,000. So why would they send additional troops? Why would they do that? Well, it is because Israel is facing tremendous attack. In light of the increased tension in the Middle East and out of an abundance of caution, we are sending a small number of additional U.S. military personnel forward to augment our forces that are already in the region. But for operational security reasons, I'm not going to comment on the provide specifics. So again, he's not going to provide all the specifics. Major General Patrick Ryder told reporters. Again, why would U.S. send additional forces? You guessed it right. That is because Israel right now, they're asking U.S. For help, because Hezbollah's rocket attack, this Fadi 1, Fadi 2, and then get Yashu rocket, all of this, and they are actually using only a fraction of what they have. Hezbollah has, we know, 150,000 rocket and missiles that can easily penetrate Israel's airbase and destroy Israel for good. Their paper dome, or they call it Iron Dome, would not be able to intercept any of those. They will be overwhelmed, and the whole system will jam. The radar system they have with all the THAAD missile and the Patriot missile defense system, all of those things will be jammed and will be overwhelmed. And so they know it, and this is exactly what is happening right now. Again, I do not have the number of Israeli casualties. They do not provide us anything, no details whatsoever. Once I have more on this, definitely I'm going to be sharing with you guys. But for now, just know that the situation for Israel right now is absolutely desperate. U.S. is helping them out, and now they are begging UN to call emergency meeting in the Security Council to de-escalate the situation. But we know that Hezbollah, they're not going to stop. They're not going to relent unless and until one of the conditions would be met, and that is a ceasefire in Gaza, and that Israel will withdraw all of its troops from Gaza. And this was reported on the mainstream media, that Hezbollah's main demand at the moment is complete withdrawal of Israeli forces, IDF forces from Gaza. I'll give you more updates, guys. Thank you so much for your comments, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.